Let's break down some new MW3 updates, some Season 2 zombie leaks, and much more. Be sure to drop a like in the video if you're going to enjoy, and chat to you for a GM if you need help getting MW3 Mastery camos, rare unlocks, zombie schematics, and much more. They have a bunch of stuff over there. Use code MAT for an extra 5% off. Links are down below, but first up here, Call of Duty gave us a preview of the new Season 1 Reloaded map, Rio, releasing tomorrow. It's a pretty cool map. They gave us a minute-long, I guess, gameplay trailer, cinematic walkthrough of certain parts of the map, you know, people running through, some cinematics of some kill streaks going through. It actually looks like a really cool, colorful, vibrant map. Again, almost like a Treyarch map, and I feel like Sledgehammer has done a pretty good job with Meat, Greece, and now Rio here with the atmosphere, the layout. So we'll check this map out tomorrow, see if it's good. I'm also interested to see how the rest of the DLC maps are going to look here as well. I mean, the launch maps being all 16 of the OG MW2 maps is pretty sick, a lot of nostalgia, and the maps are pretty cool and fun to play on, but it would have been cool to see what Sledgehammer would have came up with for, you know, 10 to 12 new uniquely made launch maps in this game. I feel like based on what we're seeing for the DLC maps so far, they might have been pretty solid, and as much as I like the remasters, it would have been maybe better to have a couple more just absolutely new maps for the launch of this game, just to mix things up and for Sledgehammer to show off their skills at making a decent MP map. But what if all the launch maps were not good? Because for a lot of the past couple games, Vanguard, MW2 as well, a lot of those launch maps weren't really that good to look at. The atmosphere wasn't the best, the layouts weren't the best as well. They weren't all terrible, but I would have much rather played on remasters at that point. So, you know, with a new Call of Duty year, you're always taking a gamble. Are the launch MP maps gonna be good? For Sledgehammer, that gamble may have been a good gamble to take, but regardless, I'm still fine with the MW2 remaster map being the launch maps and all the DLC maps being new maps. But let me know down below your opinions on that. Would you have wanted to see more uniquely made MP maps from Sledgehammer for the launch of this game? Some more MW3 update fixes happening right now. We have this here, Team Ricochet for MW3, MW2, and Warzone. Our security detection systems now target players using tools to activate aim assist while using a mouse and keyboard. Kind of crazy. The COD application will close if detected. Repeated use of these tools may lead to further account action. This has apparently been a big issue. Let me know down below any other major game-breaking issues happening right now that they need to address. Of course, we'll get full patch notes tomorrow for Season 1 Reloaded, but let me know down below any other things that they still have to fix in MW3 Warzone, or I guess MW2 still as well. But now for some new Season 2 leaks here for MW3. We have a couple stuff to run through and some zombies as well, but first up here, the ARX 160 is held by Scorch in his character icon, expected soon in MW3. We talked about this one leaked for Season 2, and we're getting more information that it is actually going to be added very soon, which is pretty cool. Of course, how it will perform, we don't know for sure yet, but it is coming very soon, so that's good to see. Now here, though, we have a new zombie bosses found for MW3 Zombies. I mean, again, I talked about Treyarch not really supporting zombies that much further in this game. Of course, that was just a theory, an idea, and I still believe what I said, because for sure they're focusing more on, you know, Black Ops 2024, that huge zombies mode we're getting, and I do want to see more MW3 Zombies updates, and we still are going to get them, but I'm worried we might not get as many as we originally thought. So that's just my current worry there. Hopefully I'm proven wrong, and at least right now I'm slightly proven wrong, because there's a lot of bosses and warlords found for future updates here. So to run through this list here, we have Garrod, Archangel, Bronco, Ursa, Kolenki, Sokolov, and Payback. So interesting names there. A lot of ones that, you know, obviously they could have a random name. It doesn't really matter what the name is. It's just, you know, a cool name they came up with for the boss. They could have a cool little backstory as well. Or if the name is actually a bit more important there to what we're going to be doing, the Archangel boss, for example, the Warlord in Zombies, if that gets added, are we going to get some crazy new POI where we teleport to this, you know, otherworldly place up in the sky, for example, and we fight this boss in the clouds? Like, that would be super, super cool, and that would be a lot more engaging than a random boss that, you know, is just sitting at the top of Zarvan City on a skyscraper, you know, and then we just fight them and that's it. We get a new schematic, and that's going to be Dokkaebi, of course, for Season 1 Reloaded, if you guys don't know. So, look, I'm not saying Dokkaebi is going to be a boring boss, but it's just, you know, they could potentially do a lot more to make the boss updates even more exciting, to have a whole process, maybe a new red worm type of boss battle, like something to that scale, but in a separate POI, a new place you teleport to. Maybe you teleport to Ashika Island, for example, and Ashika Island can be used as a new boss fight arena. Stuff like that, just to mix things up, and I feel like would be pretty sick. So there's a lot of bosses leaked out here for zombies. What they do with them, though, is the next step, because it's one thing to have a lot of bosses in MW3, but it's another thing to actually have the boss fights be fun, engaging, take place on different areas and not just on pre-existing Urzikstan locations. So we'll see what ends up happening with that, but overall, still cool to see a lot of upcoming warlords and bosses in MW3 Zombies. But after some more stuff here with Zombies, a lot of you guys have been leaving some really good comments on things you want to see in this mode, your opinions on it, so be sure to continue to leave them down below in the comment section. But we have a little discussion here. Someone said people are bored with the zombies really fast, and someone else said it's because it's not good this time. You have a time limit, your acquisitions take forever to be used again. Ditch the time limit and greatly shrink the cooldowns, and I'll come back more than once every 72 hours. I know there's tons of Zombies players that agree, so I mean, for the most part, I agree as well. Now, it depends on what level of player you are. There still are a lot of people out there, and let me know down below if you're one of them, that still haven't gotten all of the schematics, that still haven't even fought the red worm. So people are done with MW3 Zombies because they've gotten every schematic, they've beaten the red worm a million times, but I still see that there's a lot of people out there that still haven't done everything, so for them, it's still not boring yet. But for hardcore zombie fans, and I was watching a Mr. Raffle Waffles video, and he was talking about this, you know, it's just, we've done everything, and that's pretty much it. It's a little boring. So if there was an unlimited timer, decreased cooldown timers on all the schematics, there would be more of a reason to go back in and grind over and over and over again. And if there was some type of round-based element added to the base Urzikstan map, imagine Urzikstan, MW3 Zombies right now, unlimited timer and a round-based element. I mean, that could be insane, and people would actually grind a lot for higher and higher waves. And of course, as the waves get higher, as the rounds get higher, maybe just an idea, the red zone in the middle expands out as time goes on. Each round, it goes farther and farther out, and by round 50, the entire map is a red zone. So as you go up in those rounds, the game gets progressively more difficult, which makes it exciting. And, you know, just like it was in past zombie games, it's more and more difficult to get to those higher rounds. Now, obviously, for, you know, games like World at War, the high rounds are super easy. It's just like a couple zombies per round. But for later games, Cold War Zombies, even, you know, BO3, BO4, the higher rounds, as the rounds got higher, you know, in most cases, it did get more difficult. So they could do that same type of element in Zombies. And that would, in my opinion, drastically increase the replayability value of MW3 Zombies right now. But let me know down below your opinions on that. I think off the bat, just getting rid of the timer and decreasing the cooldown times would be a decent start there. But now another comment with the flip side of this argument here. This is pretty interesting. A lot of you guys may have the same opinion as well. I love MWZ, so happy with the mode, hope this keeps going. I always love zombies, I don't miss round base, I do love open world, plus us unlocking schematics idea, plus craft your own perks. Everything I love in Cold War was good, it wasn't bad at all, but I love this better. This person also likes the perk tiers from Cold War Zombies, being able to upgrade your perks, and, you know, the person would want to see that return. So I completely agree here. Again, like I said, there's a lot of people out there that do enjoy MW3 Zombies, and I said this in a previous video. It's a different experience, and, you know, I'm a player that has played zombies for a decade now. I've played round-based so much. I mean, I remember when Die Rise first came out, I played that map like crazy, and back then, there weren't many zombies maps out at that time. There was only so many maps you could go back to and play, so we were playing the same maps over and over and over again, and over time, it just gets repetitive. So MW3 Zombies, for a lot of players, is a completely new experience. It's different, it's fun, it's not the same as round-based, but it's different, and there's a lot of new players as well that have never played zombies before that are first playing zombies on MW3, which is insane. So nowadays, you do have to respect that there's just different types of zombie players out there, some that really like round-based, but some that really like Outbreak, and some that really like MW3 Zombies as well, open world zombies. And that's why what I say for Black Ops 2024, ideally what I want to see is a couple of just really good round-based maps with full-length Easter eggs, stuff like that, but also a really expansive open world experience as well. A mixture of Outbreak and MW3 Zombies brought together would be so fire. It would add variety to the game, and I feel like replayability would be, you know, off the charts there. So again, let me know down below your opinions on that. MW3 Zombies, Black Ops 2024 as well. What are you excited to see? Let me know down below. But overall, that's it here for this video. Be sure to subscribe for more COD update videos like this. I'll be going through a bunch of future updates here for Season 2, more Zombies updates I want to talk about on the channel, so stay tuned for all of that. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.